Hey, what is going on, guys? It is me, Anok from Anok Gaming, and we are about to do another tour of Spedland. Now that we've had the pathing thing, or the pathing tool unlocked, or the terraforming tool unlocked, we can now do a full tour. So, I think we should start with the beginning, which is not my house. It is... Oh, forgot to pull this up. Ignore that. Which is right here, where everyone will be entering. This here is our beautiful nation's flag, designed by yours truly. This is my sister's house. This one is my brother's house. And over here, we have Nook's Cranny. Ignore all of the items sitting outside of it. We are going to be selling all of those as soon as it opens back up tomorrow. So ignore those. Over here, we have our plaza with the backwards fortune cookie stand. Now the forwards fortune cookie stand. And, ooh, dude, I don't have that yet. Here, let me hurry and cache that. Sweet. Unless I do have it. Oh, no. Alright, and then as you go over here, this takes you to the bridge, which will take you to the farm. You guys know the farm. So yeah, that'll take you to the farm, the whole beach. Now when we come up here, you'll notice something is missing. What is it, you might ask? It is my junkyard. My entire junkyard is gone, which is freaking awesome. Because I no longer need it to keep the island at 3 stars because KK Slider already came and I have what I wanted. Up here we have a little graveyard. Soel is buried in this graveyard, along with one of the ghosts that lives here. And then there are 2 other bodies. One of them is, I have no idea. I think they're both friends of Tom's who didn't pay back their rent, so, or who didn't pay off their loans. That's what I think. Who knows though? Tom just recently added that, so I'm sure a couple of the island villagers didn't pay off their debts, and Tom knocked them off and killed them. You know all of up here. Oh no, I did not notice that. Either way, I have to go up, so give me a second. Anyway, y'all know the whole spiel of the top part. Nothing has changed up here. Eventually, I want to put something up here, like a little Zen garden or something. We'll figure that out when we get there. The boys' hangout is still here. When Aiden gets Animal Crossing, this is where we will hang out, is right down there. That's also where the Foxy boy that gives me all of my artwork is supposed to go, but I haven't seen him since the first time he gave me artwork. So, yeah, I'm not sure he'll ever come back. This is my camping area. Let me get you a better view of that. Go into the other side here. Here's my camping area. People will set up tents right here. They got a ball to play with. And yeah, they don't have any way of interacting with any of the other villagers, only me, because I'm the only one with a ladder. We got a little forest back here. We got some fruit trees growing. Planting all these trees is what allowed the island to hit 3 stars. I'm planning on removing some of them, at least down there. So yeah. Don't expect all of these trees to be staying, but we need to decide a theme for the island. I was thinking, like, volcano-esque. I'm not sure. Here's a buddy of ours. What's up, Ike? This is yours. I'll give you a gift. There you go, buddy. You can smoke those. Anyway, he'll go smoke some of those weeds. What's next? What are we looking at? We got the row of houses. We got our usual row of trees that has never changed. Got more flowers. Let's see. Look at all of our freaking trees. They're everywhere, and it's kind of annoying. We got the Able sisters. I don't remember if I showed that in a YouTube video. I've been spending so much money on clothing. It's not even funny. Then, after we show off the Able, oh my goodness, the Able sisters, run back over here. There's the museum. But back here, we have the two houses of the two original residents that we had on our island. We have, I think her name is Natasha? No, it's Renee, that's right. And then over here we have our fitness boy. I don't remember his name, but we have him. His name is Cody. Here we have some more fruit trees. A lot of shells, apparently, along the beach here. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to think of what else we got that's interesting, other than the museum tour. Which every museum is the same, but I might as well give a little tour. Come on, pick up. There we go. Alright, let's go give another tour. All the little trees that you see in here, and all the baby, like, sapling trees, they're all fruit trees, and we're just waiting for them to grow in. So I can easily remove them and dispose of them. We have a couple of fossils to talk to Blathers about, but after that we should be able to take a tour of the island. Come on, please be the T-Rex, please be the T-Rex, please be the T-Rex, please be the T-Rex, please be the T-Rex. Come on, please. Oh, fine. Whatever. That T-Rex is near impossible. Alright, Vinny, I will let you decide where we tour. Would you like to look at the fish, the fossils, the bugs, or the artwork? You get to decide. Pick one of those four. And we will go there first. Fish? Cool. Good choice. That used to be what I would end with, but now I've been ending with the fossils because now I have more fossils. So, I'm down to show off the fish. In here, we have our neon tetra, I believe they're called. Not that one. This one. Nope, not that one. This one. There we go. Yeah, the neon tetra. Over here, we have a couple of fishy boys. We got that little loach right there. Right here, we got a bluegill, a black bass. Over here, I don't remember what name I give him. I give him a new name every time. So we'll go Sebastian the turtle. We have nothing in here because I have no idea what goes in here, and I can't find any new fish. It's always the same old effing fish. Over here we have quite a few fish. We have the freshwater gobby, the crucian carp, there we go. My mouth is being all weird. The pale chub, which is what I identify with. That is my fish, my personal fish, because I am a pale chub. Then we have a dace. Pretty cool. We'll go up here. We got a few fish right here. We have a little seahorse. We have the squid. We have the red snapper, which is this red one right here. We have the dab, which is this flat boy. We have the olive flounder, which looks really cool. Also a flat boy. Looks really ugly, though, when you pull him out of the water. Here we have the zebra turkeyfish, if he'll leave his little hideout area. It's just a lionfish. They look really cool. Here's a barred knife jaw. Don't know why he didn't get the name zebra fish, but whatever. Then there's a sea bass. The line that the game says when you catch a sea bass is, at least it's not a C+. And every time I hear that, I die inside. So, yeah. There's all of them. You can go in there. You can chill. You can come up here. Here, we have our clownfish. Say hi to Nemo and Marlin. Then we have Dory, our surgeonfish. Then we have our butterfly fish. They're pretty cool. Now, you can run on here and mess around and you won't disturb the fish. Here we have my favorite little fish, the sea butterfly. Just look at how mesmerizing it is to watch them. I know, I really like it. And then yeah. Now we're getting into the cool stuff though. So first, we gotta go into here. Now this is where all the really cool fish are. And by really cool I mean the rarer fish. So you get to like look through here. You can take a look at those fish. Or you can run down here. Take a look at them like this. The anchovy and the blue marlin. The blue marlin I think is the second rarest fish that I own. I'm waiting for the sharks to come into the game. And then this is a horse mackerel. I find them all the time. But yeah, the swordfish thing, the blue marlin, is the second rarest fish that I own, and I just can't wait for sharks to come up to the northern hemisphere in the game. And here is the king of all fish, the oarfish, the rarest fish in my collection. There's another fish that was out around the same time as the oarfish, but I wasn't lucky enough to catch it. I barely caught an oarfish. So yeah, we can stand in amazement at the oarfish. Look at him. He is the god of Spedland. We worship the oarfish. We will encourage him because he's looking like he needs some encouragement. And we will clap our hands like we usually do. And then we will be joyed because he gave us a blessing. So that is actually all the fish that I have. I say next we go look at the bugs. We have a couple of interesting bugs. Most of the interesting things in there are butterflies, but the other bugs are still cool too. Unless you don't want to go look at the bugs, we can look at whatever you want, but yeah, let's go look at the bugs. Why not? Then after the bugs, we'll go take a look at the fossils, and then the grand finale will be the art. What do we have in here? Nothing. Right here? Nothing. Cool, right here. Alright, we got this diving beetle. Caught this the other day. This thing I caught a couple weeks ago. Nearly a month ago. And then that I also caught the other day. It tells you when I caught them and when I turned them in as well. So, if you were wondering when I turned anything in, this was also caught a few weeks ago. This was also caught a few weeks ago. That thing all the way across the room caught a few weeks ago. Praying mantis is pretty cool. I think I caught him, yeah, a few weeks ago as well. My stink bug a little while ago. A few weeks ago. A few weeks ago as well. For the longhorn beetle. Nothing here. Nothing here. Ah, look at that. That's one of my many beautiful butterflies. Is the Great Purple Emperor. He's actually one of my favorites. He's pretty cute. I caught him a few days ago. this is empty. This has some stuff. This has got a bagworm. They're really weird looking things. And I caught a wasp. Those things will sting you when you like shake a tree to pick up sticks or stuff. A wasp nest will fall out. You'll be attacked. This is a Darner dragonfly, and I have not, for the life of me, been able to find a single other dragonfly, and it's been really incredibly annoying. We'll save the best bugs for last, which is the butterflies, or all of the butterflies. So we'll go here. So first we have the wharf roach, pretty ugly creatures. We have a hermit crab that never leaves there unless it's like night time, like really late. We have a tarantula that also likes to hide unless it's nighttime. Let's see, this was the very first tarantula I ever caught, and tarantulas are also the most expensive thing that one can farm and sell. I didn't sell this one because I was super excited and I wanted to get it into Blathers as soon as possible. Blathers is the owl that owns the museum. Yeah, but they sell for 8,000 bells, I believe. So 8 grand per tarantula, and you can go farm them, and a full inventory, I believe, can get you like a couple 100,000, I believe. Anyway, this is a potato bug. They call them pill bugs for some reason. This is a centipede. He sleeps unless it's nighttime. You have your moth. He's pretty chill. I recently found a scorpion, but it stung me and got away. I wasn't able to catch it, but that scared the living daylights out of me. It was the first time I'd ever seen one. I wouldn't recommend trying to find those. Here's a locust. It's a long locust. Here is some stuff. I don't think it'll give you any... Actually, this might. Yeah, there we go. The paper kite butterfly. Those look really cool when they're out in the wild. Not necessarily when they're in cages, but they still look cool. Wondering where that scorpion will go. I think over by the tarantula or in one of those two empty things. Now for the best part of the entire bug exhibit, the butterfly room. This here is the common blue bottle butterfly. This here is the agaricus butterfly. This here is the ladybug. This here is the snail. This little white one flying around is the common butterfly. The yellow one is the yellow butterfly. The stripy one that's flying around right here that we're focused on, that's the tiger butterfly. This big one is freaking cool. I caught that a few days ago. It was really cool watching it fly around in the wild. This is Queen Alexandra's birdwing. It's a really long name. This one's also really cool, the Madagascan sunset moth. And this is the Raj Brooks birdwing. I believe that's all of our butterflies. We can just sit in here. Just take a look. It's nice and peaceful. Alright. Would you rather go look at the fossils or the artwork next? Keep in mind, the artwork will not be nearly as cool as the fossils because I only have one piece of artwork because the effing fox dude hasn't shown up again. So we might want to save the best for last. Or not. Fossils is cool too. I'm down with fossils. Alright. This room is generally pretty empty, but we have a trilobite. We have one of the oldest creatures, obviously, but we have the Anno, I'm not going to try to pronounce all these. We'll call him the Anno bug. We have Amber. We have Duncan. We have Ethoentroperon. So we'll call him the Ethotron. We have the Anakin. We have the shark tooth pattern. Here we have the Orphan Maker, is what we're naming him. The Plezo Boy. The Archelon, or we'll call him the Anarchist. Here we have the Quezaboy. We have the Pteranodon. Here we have some tall boys. This tall boy specifically, who's not finished, is a Diplodocus. We'll call him Dipper. This here is our Brachiosaurus. Here are our Stego brothers. We have Big Stego and Little Stego. Here we have an Iguanodon. Here we have the Parasaurophilus, or Para. Here we have the Apache. Here we have the Triceratops. Here we have the Spinosaurus, the Dinosaur Track, and the unfinished T-Rex. We only have the tail. Let's see. We have this thing. We call him Jerome, because that's my dad's middle name and I like it. We have Dane. We'll call him Dane, after my uncle. And then we have the Archfey. We'll call him Archfey. Now over here, we have a very fun part of the museum. This is where all the little kids like to go play. The evolution train. So first we have the mammoth. Then we have the saber-tooth. Then we have giant hog. And we have a giant moose. Then we have human. The arthropod boy. So here, let me start you off over here. This is where all the stinky little brain, small brain, smooth brainers are. But then, get to me, the true pinnacle of evolution. Right here. So, yeah, that's fun. That's all the fossils. We can go look at the art now. I promise you the art area will not, or the art will not be nearly as cool as the fossils or the fish or the butterflies, because I only have one art piece. Because like I said, the effing fox hasn't shown up to give me any more artwork. And I kind of hate him for that, so. I just spilled Monster on my pants. It's fun though. Alright, time for the artwork. Originally, the artwork area was not there. It was recently added as of, I think a few weeks ago. I can tell you for sure when I get to my one art piece. I don't remember where it is though. I think it's up here. Yeah, my one art piece. So as of about April 25th-ish, around there, that's when this part was added. But yeah, that's my only art piece. Right there. Because what's his bucket won't come back. So yeah, this is what the area looks like. Eventually one day I'm hoping it will be filled with artwork, but so far it's not. I know what does go here because I've seen some YouTubers review it. Right here is the man where his arms are all spread out and he's like, it's on the black and white. It's like the true pinnacle of human looks, I guess you could say. I believe it's what it, I don't remember what it's called, but it might be called the man. I don't remember. But yeah, that was everything. And then that's Blathers. He sleeps during the day and he's wide awake during the night. So, because he's an owl. Blathers has a sister that shows up whenever there's a meteor shower. So So yeah, that was the tour of our island. Did I miss anything? No, I think I got everything. We'll keep going with the stream, but I'm going to turn off the YouTube video if that's alright. Alright guys, that has been me, Anon from Anon Gaming. I hope you enjoyed the whole tour of the island. It was fun to do it. It was recommended to me by my friend Vinny. If you watch Roll Beans, that's Vinny. He's one of the boys in there. So yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. Once again, I'm Anon from Anon Gaming, and peace.